What's the most life-changing book you've ever read and why? Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl isn't just a book. It's a profound journey through the darkest alleys of human history, only to emerge in the light of hope and purpose. Frankl's experiences in the concentration camps during the Holocaust are harrowing, yet his message is one of ultimate triumph. He introduces the idea of logotherapy, which suggests that finding meaning in life is the most powerful motivator for humans. This book reshaped my understanding of suffering. It's not the presence of suffering that defines our lives, but how we choose to respond to it. The idea that our smallest choices matter and that we can find meaning in the most tragic circumstances has given me a new perspective on my personal challenges. 1984 by George Orwell was a revelation for me. It's much more than a dystopian novel. It's a cautionary tale that reflects on the fragility of our freedoms. Orwell's vision of a world where Big Brother is always watching and individuality is crushed under the weight of a totalitarian regime is terrifying because of its plausibility. Reading this book was a wake-up call about the importance of privacy, freedom of speech, and the dangers of a government that overreaches. It's a stark reminder that the liberties we enjoy are hard-won and must be vigilantly protected. The book's themes of surveillance, thought control, and the corruption of language have only become more relevant with time, making it a must-read for anyone concerned with the state of our world. Susan Cain's Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking, was a game-changer for me. In a society that often celebrates extroversion, this book is a deep dive into the strengths and struggles of introverts. Cain's extensive research and compelling arguments illustrate how our culture undervalues the quiet, contemplative individuals who bring so much to the table. The book is filled with relatable anecdotes and scientific evidence that validate the experiences of introverts. It taught me the importance of embracing my introverted nature and leveraging my ability for deep thought and concentration. It also offers practical advice for introverts to navigate a world that seems geared towards the extroverted, from the classroom to the boardroom. This book has not only helped me accept myself but also empowered me to carve out my own space in a noisy world. Daniel Kahneman's Thinking, Fast and Slow is a masterclass in understanding the machinery of our minds. The book delves into cognitive biases and heuristics that influence our thinking and decision-making processes. Kahneman introduces the dual systems of our brain: System 1, which operates quickly and automatically, and System 2, which requires effortful mental activities. The interplay between these systems can explain why we make certain decisions and how we can be led astray by our intuitions. This book has profoundly impacted how I approach problems, make choices, and interact with the world. It's a dense read, packed with insights from decades of research in psychology and behavioral economics. It challenges you to think about how you think and to become more mindful of the mental shortcuts that can lead to errors in judgment. It's a transformative work that has reshaped my approach to both personal and professional life. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle took me on a spiritual odyssey unlike any other. It's a comprehensive guide to mindfulness and spirituality without being tied to a particular religion. Tolle discusses the concept of being fully present, the power of detaching from our thoughts, and the liberation that comes from connecting with our true selves. This book has a meditative quality that seeps into your consciousness, urging you to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. It's about finding peace in the current moment and understanding that this moment is all we truly have. The depth of its wisdom is immense, and it has the potential to dissolve years of mental barriers to happiness and understanding. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari is a sweeping narrative that chronicles the history of our species from the Stone Age to the modern day. Harari's storytelling is captivating as he weaves anthropology, psychology, and philosophy to explain how Homo sapiens came to dominate the world. The book explores how shared myths, such as money, nations, and religion, have shaped societies. It's a thought-provoking read that challenges you to consider the future of our species and the ethical questions that come with advancements in technology and science. This book has fundamentally changed the way I view our place in the world and our responsibilities towards each other and our planet. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F*** by Mark Manson is a no-nonsense guide that cuts through the clutter of self-help books with its blunt, irreverent wisdom. Manson flips the script on the traditional pursuit of happiness, arguing that it's our struggles and the ability to choose our values that give life meaning. He advocates for embracing our limitations, confronting painful truths, and finding the courage to pursue what truly matters to us. This book is a refreshing take on personal growth, and it's helped me to prioritize my life's goals and accept that not all problems need to be solved. Some need to be faced head-on. Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond is an ambitious analysis of the factors that have influenced the course of human history. Diamond argues that the fates of societies have been shaped not by racial or genetic superiority, but by geographical and environmental factors that led to the unequal distribution of resources. This book is a profound examination of the evolution of human societies and the complex interplay of technology, politics, and the environment. It's a dense but rewarding read that has expanded my understanding of the historical forces that continue to shape our world. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz presents a simple yet powerful code of conduct for attaining personal freedom and true happiness. Drawing from Toltec wisdom, Ruiz outlines agreements we can make with ourselves. Be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. These principles seem simple. Their application can be life-altering. This book has been a source of clarity and has provided me with tools to dismantle the limiting beliefs that I've held about myself and the world. It's a concise guide that has the power to start you on a path to lasting personal transformation.